Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching. This is the 5-day Get JV Ready Challenge. Today is day 5, and my name is Marie Grace Berg, your host for this 5-day challenge, and I couldn't be more excited. You know what? Today is day 5, and this is the last day of our 5-day challenge. Whew. I didn't realize it went that fast. I mean, that 5 days, the whole week is gone. And I couldn't be more excited to share all of this good stuff with you and how you can start attracting and signing up JV partners that are ready to promote you to their list, so you can sell out your programs, your courses, your masterminds, your coaching services, all of those good stuff that you want to offer out there to serve people, to transform their lives and their businesses, their relationship, whatever you offer that is. So today is going to be the fifth of the 5 steps that you need to have in order to be joint venture ready. And we're going to be talking about the next step. Once you have all the missing pieces together, the next step will be to find and enroll or sign up your joint venture partners, because that's where the rubber, like what I said, that's where the rubber meets the road. So today our topic is going to be, all right, let me just take that one out. Sorry, I messed up this one. All right, so our topic today, which is day 5 or step number 5, is how and where to find your first JV partner. And if you've been following us, or if you haven't been following us, I really encourage you to go back to the videos. They are recorded in the replays are inside our Facebook group, and you can watch those on demand and follow along from the very first step, from the very first day, so that you can complete, or you can create all of this missing pieces of your joint venture funnel. So today we're all going to be talking about how and where to find your first JV partner, so that you can start selling more of your courses, your programs, fill your coaching clients, and have a way to consistently generate income month after month. Because that is the purpose of this one. That is the goal of you creating the infrastructure so that JV partners are able to promote you to their list, so that you can make money from your business, sell your courses and your coaching service, and make money from your business. So that's the whole goal of this. Everything that we've touched, everything that we've covered so far, the goal is for you to be able to make money in your business. This is one of the missing pieces that you need to have in order to make money from your business using joint ventures. So I hope that was clear for you, and that I really encourage you to implement the stuff that I have shared with you, because nothing, like what I've said, I'm preaching to the choir in here, nothing happens until you implement this stuff. So let's go dig into what we're going to be covering today. So first, I'd like to share with you how to find the right JV partner. People ask me a lot about this one. Okay, well, I now have a product. I now have this funnel that JV partners are going to promote for me. But how do I find the right JV partner? So there are 3 things that I want you to think about when you are starting to find, or to reach out, or to do your outreach, to your research onto finding your right JV partner. So first up, we have the 2 things. So you have your direct competitors, you have your indirect competitors. But to make it a lot simpler to understand, what I want you to think about is these 3 things. 1, look at, or think about, or research those people or those experts in your industry, or those people who serve the same audience that you serve, whether it be small business owners or companies or associations, organizations, depending what your niche are, depending what your offer is. I want you to look at those who are serving the same audience that you serve. So for example, with me, my audience are coaches, online entrepreneurs, and small business owners that have business that do business online. So I would look for, my ideal audience are the audience of, let's say, Amy Porterfield or Marie Forleo or Frank Kern, or people who are serving the same market that I am serving. Those are the audience that I want to tap into. Those are the people that I want to tap into as my potential JV partners. And of course, those people who have products or programs that are complementary to your offer. So for example, with me, I can only teach joint ventures, how to get clients through joint venture partnerships or affiliates. That is my forte. I couldn't teach Facebook ads advertising, for example, or I couldn't teach SEO or social media marketing, because that's not my core expertise. So I can partner with experts on this topic to teach to my audience, because that complements my offer. I know, and I've been preaching this over and over again, that you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Meaning, you don't want to employ only one marketing strategy to as your lead acquisition model. You want to have at least 3-4 ways for you to acquire leads or acquire clients, and one of the one we're doing now is joint venture partnerships. So those people who offer products or programs that complement mine, I can partner with them. They are one of the best JV partners for me, because we are serving the same audience, but they have complementary products that my audience will also want to learn, will also benefit from, because I cannot provide everything that my audience wants to have or wants to learn. Building a business, requires multifaceted areas, and I couldn't offer all of those from myself. So I have to partner with other experts so that they can also teach that one to my audience. So that's one way of partnering with other experts, with other people who have products or programs that are complementary to your offers. I really love this partnering with those who have complementary products, because why? You not only serving your audience really well, because you are providing other offers that you are not able to provide. So think about it. Think about what your offer is. What is your core offer? What are the other things that your audience would like to have or would like to learn to help build their business achieve their weight goal, achieve their fitness goal, achieve their relationship goal, achieve their spiritual growth? Whatever your core offer is, what are some of the other things or areas that your audience need, so that way you can find other experts that are offering those, and they can be your potential joint venture partners. And then of course the third one will be people who serve your audience but not necessarily offer products that are complementary to yours. So also look for those people who are, or associations or organizations or small business owners that are serving the same audience that you do, but are not necessarily offering any products or programs that are complementary to yours. So those are going to be your guide, or what I would do in order to find the right JV partner. So you start researching these people, you start researching this group of people because as we go through this one, we're gonna make a list of these people. So I want you to take note of this one. Who are the people that are serving the same audience that you serve? Who are the people or these experts in your industry that have products or programs that complements yours? And other people or other experts that have your audience but not necessarily offering products that you have. So that will be those 3 criteria on how to find the right JV partner. All right, let's look at the next one, which is where to find the right JV partner. So, okay, so there are things that I want you to have in mind when you are starting to research this one. And I know that especially in the internet marketing space, where this one is done a lot of, I want you to come in here with the mindset that we want to support each other. We want to collaborate with each other. Joint ventures is all about supporting each other. It's all about collaborating with each other, because we want to support each other. We want to grow together. That should be the mindset that you want to have going into the joint venture partnerships, because this is built on relationship, and you want to have those connections that count. You want to have those connections that are timeless, that are priceless for you, that can help you grow in ways you can never imagine doing it alone. So I really want you to think about, okay, how do I approach this one? And I don't want you to be spamming people. That's the last thing I want you to do. I want you to come from a place of service, a place of wanting to really support each other, be authentic and be genuine about it. So let's look at some of the ways where you can find JV partners. The first I would recommend for you is to look at your networks. So statistics said that a person usually have at least 200 contacts or people that they somehow are connected with, and whether that be on your phone list or phone book or on social media. Look at your network first. Make a list of the people or look at the people on your contact list, for example, and who are the people that can be a potential JV partner for you based on those 3 criteria that I just shared with you. And start with that one. And then the next one, the group will be go to Facebook groups. There's a lot of groups out there, and you can literally find a group that talks about the topic that you are talking about. Chances are there are people there that could be your potential JV partners. So I want you to connect and make a list or be a member of those groups that you know are serving your market, because those will be your potential sources of JV partners. Another one that I really love is attending virtual summits or virtual events and looking at their speaker list. There's a lot of great guests or speakers on summits or virtual events that could be your potential JV partners. Why? Because you can take a look at their bio, their topic, and go to their website and see, okay, what are they offering there? Who are they serving? What programs do they have? It's I mean, with the technology that we have nowadays, it's a lot easier to do this research. But 2 of my favorites are this one. This is how I built my business. This is how I built my JV connections. This is how I built my networks. And those ones are hosting your own virtual summits and partnering with your speakers. So if I was starting today, the first with no list and nothing, nobody knows me, what I would do is I will host a virtual summit and gather all of these experts in my industry, in my topic that I want to talk about, and then have them speak in my summit. That way, you're not only building your list that will be your asset when you start reaching out to JV partners, but these speakers that you have in your summit will become your joint venture partners, because now you've built a relationship with them, you've built that connection, you've given them you supported them by giving them a platform to bring exposure or to increase their visibility through your summit. So many advantages of having a virtual summit. So that would be what I would recommend if you're starting out with no list, or even if you have a list already and if you want to scale to the next level, want to scale your business to 6 and 7 figures. I really encourage you to look into hosting your own virtual summits, because you are tapping into the resources of the speakers. At the same time, you are tapping into their network, and you are tapping into them and converting them or connecting or making them your potential JV partners in the future, whether that be right away or whether that be 3 or 6, 9 months, 1 year down the road. And it's really just a really big advantage of doing that. And now that we are able to do a lot of local events, this is one of the best ways to reach people worldwide because of the power of the internet. So I really encourage you to look into either hosting virtual summits or participating in one or producing it for your business. And my number one favorite, of course, is joining a joint venture mastermind or a JV mastermind. And there are 2 things to approach this one. Either you join a JV Mastermind that's already established or that's been organized by somebody else, or create your own. I couldn't stress this enough. When I got started, I didn't have any networks, I didn't have any connections, I didn't have any list, I was nobody. And I know that there was no chance for me to be able to partner with the big names in the industry, because that, first of all, that's not fair for them. That's an opportunity cost for them. Second, because I'm starting out, I don't have resources that can be fair for them. That is fair for them, and so it's not fair for them to partner with me, or it's not fair for them to promote me. And I see that one, I respect that one, I respect their time, I respect their expertise, I respect that the level that they have, because they built this business to where they are now, with sweat and tears. It's not like it's just handed down from heaven to them. At the same time, with you, you don't want to, as a startup, or as starting out in your business, you don't want to approach somebody who is already established and asking them a favor when you know that that is an opportunity cost for them, because it's like this, it's disrespectful for their time, most especially because that's time is one of their precious asset that we cannot afford to waste. So I really want you to look into either joining a joint venture mastermind, where you support each other, you take turns in supporting each other, by promoting each other to your list or to your social media following. So you take turns in really supporting each other. You are committed to growing together, because that's what I love about joint ventures. You are supporting each other, you grow together, you celebrate your wins, your losses, because what I've been sharing is that it's it's really enjoyable, it's really fun to reach the next level, but it's even more fun and enjoyable to celebrate it with somebody. So let's grow together, let's help each other out, let's support each other so that we can grow a lot faster. Because when you do, either if you do this one alone, what they said, if you want to grow faster, either you tap into other people's resources or you do it with somebody else. And I believe in that one. I truly believe in that one, and that there's not too much you can do alone, but if you do it with somebody else, with other people, your growth is going to be double, triple, quadruple. So that's why I'm huge on collaborations or joint venture partnerships. So these are the things that I want you to start looking into when you think about, okay, now that I have my infrastructure, my JV funnel ready, where do I find joint venture partners? So I want you to go through this checklist, this list I have in here, and make a list of those people that you have in your networks, in a Facebook group, on summits. And of course, if you want to host your own virtual summit and turn your virtual summit speakers into JV partners, and of course join or join a JV mastermind, these are one of the best ways that I have I have found out where to find your JV partners. So I will give you more details about joining a JV mastermind shortly, but this will be where I want you to start looking into when researching and finding where to sign up or where to get your first JV partner. All right, so let's move on. Next is how to connect and start the conversation. So once you have the list and you connected with them, because there's a process that I want you to do in order to send them an invite so that you can start the conversation. What I want you to think before even doing any of this one is to, especially when you start connecting with them, inviting them for a chat, inviting them for a call, emailing them or sending the invites like that, I really want you to think about this one and be in a place of wanting to support each other. I mean, genuinely, authentically. So the whole idea of joint venture partners, and the reason why I am teaching this, or why I'm sharing this with you, is because I want to rally people who want to support each other. My motive is collaboration. Collaborate with each other. Let's get the 6 and 7 figures together. And I'm all about collaborating and supporting each other in a genuine way. I don't want people to do this one because they just want to get clients and then disappear. No, I don't want that one. I want you to collaborate with people and grow together. Take this journey together. Take your business to the next level together by doing this together, by pooling each other's resources. And I mean with the resources, that will be your mailing list, your audience, your expertise. You can trade expertise, you can trade services. So I really want you to come from a place of really wanting to support each other. If you see yourself collaborating with each other, not just one time, but many times over and over again, and seeing yourself growing together, journeying together to get from 0 to 6 figures, 7 figures, multiple 7 figures, whatever target you have, I really want you to consider this one. Go in and do this one from a place of really wanting to support each other. That's why I love JV Masterminds, because you have a common goal. You want to support each other because you all want to go from where you are to where you want to be. You all have a common goal on getting to the next level. And that's the mentality or the mindset that I want you to have. And of course, if possible, do something for them first. So let's say, for example, somebody has a project and you have an expertise that you can do for them. Offer to do that one. Or if they have a podcast and they need guests, and you are a great candidate for it, offer to be a guest and teach or share your wisdom or your expertise to their audience. Do a webinar with them to teach your expertise to their people, to their audience. And of course, be willing to reciprocate if applicable. And by the way, when you do joint venture partnerships, it's not always reciprocal mailing. Like what I've said, it's not always like I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back. It doesn't always like that. And of course, also because if you look at your calendar, there's not too many opportunities or months that you can promote. Let's say 20 JV partners. There is no way. It's not really possible. So, and a lot of you joint venture partners are not going to be wanting you to promote them. Maybe they have other ways that you can support them. Maybe being just in your mastermind or in your group, or being just learning from what you're sharing. Or maybe there's some projects that you can support them with, or you can refer them people. You can refer people to their business. So it's a lot. There's a lot of ways that you can reciprocate what they, the support that that they are giving to you. So don't think that you can that mailing for them is the only way, because it is not. All right, so enough about that one. Let's talk about all right, so before we okay, I think I missed one in here. Okay, all right, so before the homework, all right, that was the homework. I want us to recap what we've covered so far. So on day one, step number one, we reviewed your irresistible offer, or we craft your irresistible offer. And there are certain criteria that I wanted you to look into to make sure that your offer is a irresistible or a win-win-win. Win for you, win for your clients, and win for your JV partners. Day two, step two, we started creating your 2 irresistible lead magnets. 2, because I want you to create 2 different value contents that JV partners are going to promote. So that way they don't have to promote only one many times. So that will be a PDF guide and your webinar or a workshop or an online challenge. And then on day 3, which is step 3, is we start building your irresistible landing pages. These are 2 landing pages that house your lead magnet. So one for the PDF, one for your webinar. And then day 4, on step 4, we created your irresistible JV SWOT file. These are the promotional materials that your joint ventures are going to use to promote your lead magnets, which is the PDF guide and the webinar. And then finally, today we piece all of this together, and then we started finding and signing up your first JV partner. I shared with you how to connect, or how to find your joint venture partners, where to find them, and what's the mindset that you should have when you're starting to connect with them. So before. So I hope that was clear for you. And if you have missed out on the other days or the other videos, all the replays are inside our Facebook group. I want you to, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, click the button. I will have the button down below this video, or just go to Sell and Scale Sell Out and Scale with Joint Ventures, and you will have all the replays inside there, plus your homework. So I really want to encourage you to go through all of those, and then if you have any questions, post them under this video or inside our Facebook group. I am actively building that one group. I'm again from starting, and very I'll be posting very regular content there from now on, because I really want to focus on this strategy this year. Why? Because if you've been watching the news, there's a lot of things going on in the tech world, and the platforms like Facebook, platforms like Reddit, all of these big tech companies on social media. There's something going on in there, and you don't want to be relying on that. What I want you to do is to use their platforms to drive people into your email list. Why? Because your email list is something that you can control of. These platforms you cannot control, so use them as a way to drive people to your own email list. And one way of doing that is joint venturing with people who have big following on Facebook, for example, or who have a big members inside our Facebook group. Partner with them so that you can get people into your mailing list or into your email list, because that is the asset that will make you wealth, that will generate wealth for you over and over again. I mean, I couldn't stress enough why you should build and continuously build your email list, because that's something that you can control. That's something that that's an asset that you can create income on demand. Like the Beatles used to say, I'm gonna write myself a swimming pool. Meaning I'm just gonna write with just one song they are able to build a swimming pool, for example. So I want you to look at your email list as your asset, because you can offer you can sell to them over and over again, and this will be your real estate online. So use the platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Clubhouse, whatever platforms are there, to funnel people into your mailing list. And joint venture with people who have audiences so that you can funnel those people into your email list. So I hope you've done your homework, and I'm not expecting you to have finished all of this. I know that there's a lot that I have covered, and but I have this one as a guide for you. I really want you to create this one, whether you do it on your own or you want to work with me or my team, up to you. I wanted the information I want you to have the information. I want you to have all of the things that you need, so that you can either go out there, do this on your own, research about it, or get somebody to help you, or take me and my team to help you get all of these pieces together. So again, go back to the videos, go back to the replays on our Facebook group, and go through this one by one. And if you have any questions, message me or comment on the inside our Facebook group, and I will make sure to answer them. So now that we've covered this, let's talk about what's next for you. Okay, so before I give you the homework, okay, maybe I will give you the homework first. So let's do the homework first. All right, so here's your homework for today. I want you to make a list of the top 50 potential JV partners. That could come from your own network, that could come from Facebook groups, that could come from virtual events that you attended or that you have the speaker list of, or that could come from if you join a JV Mastermind, for example. So I want you to make the top 50 of these people that you wanna be partnering with. And then I want you to write that email. I will give you a template that you can customize. And then, because I want you to start the conversation, I want you to reach out to them. So either you're going to be doing email, you can message them on social media, you can send a video invite as well, because that is huge. If you want to stand out, do a video invite. And the first email is all about inviting them to have a chat with you, to have a conversation with you. It could be like this, it could be Zoom, it could be Skype, anything that you are face to face with each other, because that gives a level of personal connection. And like when you see me talking, when you see them talking, the connection is a lot more personal, more intimate than just have them read your email or you read your message. Take to the next level by doing or by connecting with them or by doing a Zoom video with them or a Skype video with them, so that they can see you, they can see who you are, they can see how authentic you are, they can see how genuine you are, they can see that you don't have a hidden agenda. I want you to do the one. I want you to put your face in front of them so that they can see who you are, and then they can connect with you and to start the conversation and start the connection and start building rapport so that you can easily take it to the next level of supporting each other. So what I want you to do, once you've made the list, you write this invite email using the template I'm going to be sharing with you. Send at least 5 email invites for the next 5 days. No what would I say? I want you to do no missing on days. I want you to send 5 email invites every day, and this is for the next 5 days. And these are individual emails. I don't want you to use GMAS or mass emailing people. I want you to send one personal email to one person at a time. And 5 emails, 5 people is not. It's very easy. It won't only take you a few minutes to do this one. So I really want you to do this one for yourself, even if just to test the idea or test the test if people are responding, even just for that one. I want you to get the hang of it. I want you to practice. I want you to get the feel of how it looks like, how it feels like when you are doing this actually, or when you're implementing this one. And then of course, once you've got that chance to connect with them, maybe you did a Zoom video and then you chatted and you found out that you are a good fit, they have their audience they want to tap into, and vice versa, you're able to support and collaborate with each other, then by all means introduce your idea of wanting them to support you in promoting your program to their list, if that makes sense, because that's how you sign up. You have to ask. You have to ask people. A lot of us, especially for us women, it's really hard to make that ask. But you know what? Nothing's gonna happen if you don't ask, and they won't know until you ask. So you have to ask, and whether they say no or not, because chances are a lot of them will say no, but that's okay, because that opens up the opportunity for a yes. So there are gonna be no's, but that's not gonna be a no because of you. It's gonna be no because probably their marketing calendar are full, or they just don't have a chance now. But that's okay. You can continue to nurture that relationship. The main thing is that you are connecting with people every day to add people to your Rolodex, to your database, to your connections, because this will pay off in the long term. And I want you to look at this one as a long-term strategy. So this is going to be your homework for today. And if you haven't done the rest of the other homeworks, do that one too. And after the workshop, I will pick a winner to win the $50 gift card from Amazon, so that you can spend it on books or whatever you need or whatever you want. That will be my incentive for you for doing your part, doing your homework. So that's all I have. And the next one, maybe you're wondering now, okay, so now that I've gone through this 5-day challenge, I've done the homework, now what? All right, great question. So here is what I have for you. So on Tuesday, February 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have the link down below this video. I'm doing a live implementation workshop. I'm going to be putting all of these pieces together. I'm going to be walking you through step by step, so that by the time the workshop is finished, it's either you are confident to go out there and implement this by yourself, or you need my help, me and my team, to implement this with you or implement it for you. There's going to be a lot of components that we're going to be doing for you. That's why I want you to attend the workshop, so that way either you can go out and implement this by yourself, because you're going to know exactly what to do. That's going to be step by step in detail what you need to do to be able to start attracting and start signing up JV partners to sell your courses, your programs, and your coaching services. And I will be inviting you to, if it makes sense to you, or if this is something that you want to do and you need my help and my team, I will be inviting you to our 3-day live workshop. This is a paid workshop wherein we're going to be working with you. We're going to be doing a lot of the legwork for you. We're going to be doing a lot of this things that we have shared during this 5-day challenge for you, so that you don't have to do it. We want to implement it with you. We want to make sure that things are done fast, and that way you can start we can start getting JV partners to promote you, so you can start promoting your offer, you can start making sales, you can start filling up your coaching programs. Because like what I've said, nothing happens until this one is put out there, or you've implemented all of this, and nothing happens until you do that promotion, or you launch that joint venture promotion or joint venture launch. So I'm going to be helping with you on that part, and that will be, the details will be covered inside our implementation workshop, which is on Tuesday, February 2nd. So final words, I hope this was valuable for you. I hope this totally makes sense if you're new to the world of joint ventures. I hope this was informational for you. I hope that it provided you the knowledge to want to learn more about this one, and especially wanting to implement this as one of your strategies for building your list or getting clients and selling your courses or programs. Because I truly believe that this is a platform that you can never afford not to do. Why? Because a lot of platforms are something that you don't have control of, and can be gone in a matter overnight, for example. And Facebook ads, for example, they can just shut your account right there, without any reason, without any warning at all. So I want you to start looking into adding JV partnerships or joint ventures or affiliates as a strategy for building your list, growing your business, scaling your business, selling all your courses or programs, because this is one strategy that is timeless, because it's built on relationship, it's built on connections. And I want you to really I want to facilitate that one. I want you to not have to go through all the hassles, all the stresses, all the overwhelms, all the headaches I've been through going or learning this strategy. I want to facilitate that one for you. So I want you to attend the implementation workshop on Tuesday, and the link is going to be below this video. So again, to wrap things up, I'm really honored that you made a decision to go through this challenge. I'm really, really thankful for taking the time and the effort. I know this will benefit you as long as you implement them, because I said nothing happens until you implement this one. Nothing's gonna happen until you put things in action. So I really encourage you to do that one. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. You can email me at marie@mariegraceberg.com. All right, so again, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you at the implementation workshop on Tuesday. Again, I want to end this one with, let's get to 6 and 7 figures together.